Hey, it's May here, and I'm visiting in California, and I wanted to record this for you. So I'm wondering, do you have the opportunity to give advice or feedback? Maybe it's about someone's article or proposal, maybe it's about their performance evaluation, and maybe it's about helping them with a big pitch or presentation that's coming up. In any case, it's all too tempting to either do the gloss over and say, oh, wow, that's great, when you know it can be improved. Or on the other end of the spectrum, try and save time and just give it to them straight and unfold or unload everything that you think is wrong with it. As tempting as those two are, neither of them is the winning strategy. And instead, you want to look for what I think of as a third way. And recently, two of my daughters found a wonderful third way, and I want to share that with you. My older daughter was going in for a interview, and she was really nervous about it. So she called her sister, my middle daughter, and they talked about it. And the net result was they had the quality of conversation where my older daughter came out of it with not only a better script for the interview, but also greater confidence and feeling wonderful, not only about the conversation they'd had, but also about that not so scary anymore interview that she was about to have. And here are the three things that my middle daughter did that made it such a great experience. First was the tone of the conversation she set. She used only positive words, never said things like no, never, not, wouldn't do it that way, and instead used just positive words. And she also used forward-looking language, and so it wasn't about evaluating what had already been done, but it was saying things like, wow, what a great opportunity you've got. I think this could be a great fit. I could see how you'd fit with this opportunity, which brought a lot of excitement and positivity to the conversation. The second thing was about her approach. And what I mean by her approach was she was building on what was already there. So she resisted the temptation to throw everything out and make a wholesale change. And as she was doing that, she focused on something that she really liked. We can always find something good. Nothing's 100% bad. And so she said, oh yeah, wow, I really love the questions that you've got here. How would it be if you were to ask it this way or use these words? So those were suggestions. And along the same lines, it's about asking and not telling. So instead of saying, oh yeah, you have to do it this way, or you should do it this way, or you need to do it this way, she would say things like, how will this land with your audience? And then she brought genuine excitement. And one way to demonstrate that is as the other person is talking to you, and then a thought comes to mind, you say, oh, wow, that's really good. I've got something that fits exactly your situation. So that's enthusiastic and it's genuine. Then the third thing was about her intention. So frankly, that's the first thing that you have to do, but you only realize it after you've gone through the whole conversation, how important that intention is. So the intention that my middle daughter said was to help her sister make a more powerful impact. And she also had the intention of making it a positive experience so that when her sister left the conversation, she would be more positive than when they began it. So in conclusion, next time you've got an opportunity to give advice or share feedback, remember the following three things. You want to make sure you resist the temptation to criticize, judge, or insist on a total do-over and throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You also want to make sure that you're using a light touch. See if you can make the smallest possible change that's going to result in the biggest possible impact. And then it's also about remembering that it's about them, the other person's work and their learning experience. It's not about you. It's not about a chance to demonstrate how superior your knowledge and experience might be. And in the end, as they say, people won't necessarily remember what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. So when you're giving feedback or advice, it's not about what you say. It's really about how you say it. So I'd love to know, when is the next time you might have an opportunity to give somebody advice and feedback, and how will you approach it? So if you're watching this from anywhere other than my blog, head on over to maybusch.com/blog, and I look forward to welcoming you there. In the meantime, I invite you to be bold, play big, and spark joy for yourself and everyone around you.